goodbye to another amazing camping spot in Minnesota. Here I am in downtown Grand Rapids, Minnesota. So let's talk about route. America, Canada, where exactly am I going? Actually, I don't even know from day to day. Let's talk about it. Leading up to Grand Rapids, then going through Grand Rapids, and after Grand Rapids, it is flat, it is straight. I'm sure you can hear it. I'm in a lot of truck traffic, but there's a huge shoulder, so I'm nice and safe on the side. Chippewa National Forest. Woohoo! Okay, here is my campsite for tonight as I get eaten up by bugs. It's so bad. So I got the picnic table, got the tent. I just took a shower, so that's my stuff. Wheelbarrow's all locked up to the tree because you know I don't mess, and my laundry. Here I am in my tent hiding from the bugs. You know, I always start the day off so positive, and I think I'm going to be in the Chippewa National Forest by the end of the day. The National Forest, you can always camp for free. I'll find a spot, no problem, until I came across the bugs. What I did not realize is that in Minnesota, the Chippewa National Forest is basically one huge bog, and the insects are just crazy. It's crazy. The mosquitoes, the black flies. Like I'm pedaling down the road, not very fast, probably around 15 miles an hour. Plus there was a breeze blowing, and the big black flies were keeping up with me, flying in my face, and oh my gosh, it was just crazy today. So here I am in another paid camping spot for a little less bugs, but still buggy. My original plan, as everyone knows, was to leave Michigan and go right up towards Winnipeg and get back into Canada. However, I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to stay stateside until I make it to the West Coast, then go up to Vancouver. It's complicated. There's a lot of things that go into this. First of all, I have a lot of followers asking, do I stop to see the sights? Do I stop here? Do I stop there? And the answer is no, for two reasons. I do stop sometimes and look at some stuff, but really, first of all, I cannot stress enough, this is the poor man's vacation. I don't have money to stop and do everything that I would like to do, but I'm enjoying myself. I love what I see, and if nothing else, when I can afford a car again, I'll come back. Like a good example is the International Peace Garden on the border of America and Canada. I would love to go see that, but I would love to go see that with a friend too. So I'll probably just come back and see that kind of stuff. But I'm also like on a time limit, so I've got to be back in Florida by mid-October. So I screwed around in Michigan too long. I don't have too much time to screw around. I've got to go west, and the fastest route is honestly to stay just below the Canadian border, stay in the US, and just go that way. Plus, on top of all that, there is a lot of wildfire smoke right now. It's all over the news. That's all they're talking about. It's either that or politics. Smoke is going to be a real issue. To be honest, I will be surprised if I make it to the West Coast. We'll see. It just all depends on how the wind blows, but it's sounding like that starting tomorrow I'm going to be in increasingly smoky areas. So if it gets really bad and I can't be stranded in one place for weeks at a time, I don't know. I might have to abort mission. I really want to go west because I have a goal I want to accomplish that I'll talk about later, but I'm just kind of being flexible and just seeing what happens. But I am going to stay south of the border, so my next state will be North Dakota, then Montana, then onward. But I'm making good time, which is good, and then once I do make the West Coast, hopefully, then I'm going to go back diagonally down through the United States and just bicycle back to Florida. That's the tentative plan right now, but if I do face a lot of smoke, I'll have to abort mission earlier than anticipated, and I'll just head for the East Coast and then bike down the coast to Florida.